How's it going, guys? So it's day 2 in Project Motor Racing. So we're gonna see how it is, what improvements I can feel I've made throughout yesterday's playing, and let's see if it's gotten any better. I've picked up on a lot of issues with the hardware, software, etc. It just feels like there's a lot of things that they need to iron out. I'll talk about it through the race. I qualified first. This is the career mode. So I'm doing the GT4 and then I'm going to do GT3, etc. Go up the rank. Hopefully the LMDH cars are fixed by the time I get there. So I'm doing the World Championship. This is race 1 in Monza. I've downloaded a tune, which basically I didn't feel like it did anything. So I just went back to what I thought it was possible for this track. But anyway, that's another conversation. Let's get into this. So we took the M4, the GT4.
Good luck, mate.
Let me know about the lap times, because they changed the location of the starting grid, so it kind of like distracts you a lot because you're not used to what kind of lap time you're putting in. So we had a terrible start there, by all means, but hey, we should have the pace to get back up there. A little bit of contact there. That felt really weird. So whenever you go into turn 1 into Monza, if you're in second gear, it'll spin you out. So you have to be in third gear. So hopefully that gets patched up. It looks like whenever you're traveling at a very high speed and you slow down, if you put a low gear in, the game won't like it. And the steering wheel does, like, it gets light and it does some weird stuff, so I just keep it in third gear and downshift when I'm exiting. I don't notice that I have any damage from that contact, so we'll see. We're just waiting for the tires to pick up a little bit of temperature. So in day 2, I mean, I've noticed the menus are a little bit, well, you have to kind of like trial and error because everything is unclear, you know. Also, I was trying to fuel up for this race. It's a 24 lap race, so about 40 minutes, and I just couldn't figure out how much fuel I had to put in the car because it comes up with a built-in gauge that tells you what you should do, but it wasn't working, so that's another thing. Apart from that, I mean, the game, apart from the LMDH cars, it feels very, very, very manageable. I mean, it's a good game. Apart from these little problems that I was saying about going into turn 1, which I'll demonstrate now, you know, there's few issues with that. But I mean, the feel of the car is good. You know, you can actually play with it and enjoy the racing whenever, you know, everything works. So it's clearly more of an ironing. You have to iron out the issues more than reinvent the wheel, you know. There you go, the rear end stepped out, I put second gear in. It wasn't too aggressive because I wasn't carrying a lot of speed. So it looks like maybe the differential needs to be adjusted or the reaction to it. But I mean, if it was a differential issue, it would happen at high speed as well, on a downshift. So it just happens on a when you turn the wheel 90 degree basically. So you turn the wheel more than 90 degree there you go, that's it. That's the snap oversteer that happens in the entry of the corner, and I haven't touched the grass. I know my tires are a little bit cold, but it was happening to me while the tires were warm. So I avoid going into a downshift like that, for example. I think that was because of cold tire and very little rear wing, that one there in particular, but you'll see a little bit more of it happening, I'm sure. The AI that I feel like they don't know that you're on track because they drive right through you or into you, so that needs a lot of work, but they are pretty rapid and they are raceable. I also don't know what kind of difficulty I'm racing with, so it's because it's not really, like I said, the menus are not clear. So I mean, on single player mode, which is, I don't think should be applicable for career, but I put it at 85. I was watching other YouTubers and they had it around that. I don't know if I'm racing at 85 or not. It doesn't say, so I don't know the difficulty. I mean, I'm not really fast. I'm quite decent, especially with this new game. I got pole, so I'm fastest on track. There you go. So I feel like it's definitely not the highest. Look, I gotta leave it in third because if I put second gear, I would get a huge snap and the steering wheel go extremely light, and then I put second gear and smash out of there. What else? I mean, I have so many things that I've picked up on, you know. It's day 2 of the release, I get it, but I mean, this is becoming a trend that the games are being released without being completed. It's a little bit ridiculous. I think I've cooked this corner. Yep, I have. I'm gonna get a 2-second penalty.
Limit violation. Officials noted it.
There you go, just immediately, track penalty. Even if I would have cut right through that at high speed, I think that was a 2-second penalty I was gonna get anyway. A bit annoying, but anyway, it's what it is. I was also racing in the public lobbies don't work, so basically forget about you trying to go into a public lobby. They absolutely do not work. I managed to go on one lobby and I was by myself, so I've completed that race. Oh yeah, I'm getting distracted here. That's a track limit, of course. So yeah, this is the type of stuff that makes you not want to play, when little things like that should not happen. I mean, how can you release the game having problems like that? You just go off track, you make a mistake, you overcook the corner, and you're all of a sudden getting a 2-second penalty again for no reason. So yeah, it's a long race anyway, but you know, it doesn't help the fun aspect, because I am competitive and I want to, you know, have a fun race, not getting penalties left and right. So here, I'll put second gear so you guys can see. There you go. There you go. So that's the second gear issue.
Limit violation confirmed by officials.
And for good measure, I got a 2-second penalty. It's ridiculous. It's just not fun, you know. We're gonna restart it because I can, and sincerely, I've just been talking the whole time, and I just don't want to, you know, finish the race with so many penalties, etc. Plus, they're not very clear about what affects your, you know, driver rating. So let's get a better start. Off the clutch, away we go. Tires are completely frozen. They take forever to warm up tires. I mean, last time I checked, 3-4 laps, you're up to full temperature, depending on track temperature, etc. This guy's gonna cut in front of me because I don't exist. So yeah, I mean, lost 2 places in the start, that's alright. I think I had a little bit of wheel spin. Apart from that, I mean, the positives of the game, that whenever you get everything right, it does feel really good. It does feel like you're in control of the car. So that's one of the reasons why I'm gonna keep the game, and I'm not gonna get a refund, because, you know, you're supposed to help them and fund these people. At the end of the day, they are trying, but they should have just postponed the release date, you know. I know at least by another month. Going to Christmas, people are gonna get it as a Christmas gift. I don't know, I just feel like these people, these CEOs, are just thinking with their head in their ass or something, because, you know, why should you release a game that's not ready? Clearly is not ready. I mean, the graphics of the game are absolutely not acceptable for today's day and age. Sorry, I was going to talk about the positives, but I can barely read my dash, and I have a 98-inch QLED TV, so I think I should be able to read my dash perfectly. Anyway, let's have some good racing, and I'll think about a couple of things, but enjoy the rest of the race. Day 2, like I said, early days, but Or make it cheaper, the game. Make it like a beta. Make it like fucking 50 euros or 40 euros, you know? I don't know if that's too much, but I would pay 40 euros for this. I paid almost 80 euros. Oh, I'm gonna hit this guy, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. Second gear. This time I kept it nice and straight, and it worked out. But, yeah. So many topics. The LMDH cars are ridiculous. I was really looking forward to that the most. I mean, if I want to go GT4 racing, I can go on Assetto Corsa and really have a blast, because those are really, really well balanced. I'm a big Assetto Corsa fan, and I feel like, you know, I got this game more for the prototypes than the GTs. It's just a better experience. Brake markers, I forgot. The brake markers are like all over the place. They're not even, I mean, what the fuck? It makes no sense to have that brake marker there. You know, there's no signs anywhere where I'm supposed to brake. The brake markers are, you know, viable to be consistent. Some of the billboards are ridiculous. I mean, it's a look-alike Michelin. Why not put Michelin? You know, Heineken. This is supposed to be Heineken. It's things like that that makes me want to refund the game. You know, it's now you got some brake markers there on the wall, which helps. Hello, who was that? Why can't you just pay for proper sponsorship?
You've got the fastest lap right now. Nice work.
Fantastic. Here we got some brake markers. Yoo-hoo! I'm not sure if they're that accurate, by the way. Oppa, sorry, I forgot to... I shouldn't put second gear. Alright. You can fix your mirrors, which is really good. I mean, that's a cool feature. Although whatever is in your back mirror looks like a toy that came out of, I don't know, Minecraft or something. I'm scared to downshift. I can ride that curve a lot better in 4th gear than I can do in 3rd for some reason. But apart from that, like I said, it's manageable, you know, you just gotta look through it, and you actually do enjoy the game. Just don't make the mistakes that the game doesn't want you to make, such as putting the wrong gear, which it should be the correct time to put the gear in, but anyway. As long as you adjust to the game, you're fine. I love the fact that you can actually take the rumble strips aggressively. I really, really appreciate that. I mean, for me, that's a big aspect of motorsport. Right now, I have no idea where that car is, by the way. There it is now. How aggressive you can attack the rumble strips, you know. The rumble strips for me are fun. They're aggressive. They're vital for a racetrack, you know. Some games don't get the rumble strips as good as this one, so that's a pro.
Leading comfortably. Second place car isn't gaining ground, so keep it up.
Wow. The steering wheel at low speeds, it gets extremely light. It should be a little bit harder, or maybe make it a bit, you know, or just leave it, because it makes it really weird to judge whenever the input weight changes throughout your speed. In real life, I mean, I've never noticed my steering wheel getting lighter or heavier. it's always the same. Looking at it from the outside, it's not an ugly game. Let's see if we can. Whoopa. See if we can drive like this. Okay. I mean, you can kind of understand what's happening, which is a good thing. Let's go back. Let's not ruin this race, because I kind of want to finish it. Not like that, though. I'm probably going to get a 2-second penalty for that. Slow to 60 kilometers. Why? The fuck? I'm not gonna do that. Why the fuck do I have to do that? I'm not fucking doing that.
Track limit violation. Officials noted it.
10 seconds! Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck, dude? This is fucking stupid. Fuck off. Like, I'm fucking backing out of this. Fuck you. Like, anyway, guys, that's the perfect example on how to end this. Subscribe for more. I'll keep you posted if there's any improvements. Oh look, we have a Michelin logo on the tires, but not on the track. Great. I don't know if there was many positives, but anyway.